Hello there, Harvey here in South Korea. We need to put some music. There we go. Alright. Today's video is quite special because if not today, this week is the first anniversary of me smoking pipes. So that's pretty cool. And for that, I actually have a special treat, and it's this pipe. It's a very old pipe, as you can see. It's not new at all. This is the first pipe that I ever owned, not the first pipe that I smoked. And the history of this pipe, let me let it out first. I guess is not the reason, but it's quite related to why I started smoking. So this is the first time that I have ever puffed from this pipe, and that's a very special thing. What a change of music, right? Sorry about that. Let me look for where we were, and let's remove the shuffle thing. There we go. Where are you? Here in the deep sea subsoil. All right. Sorry about that. Well, the special thing about this pipe is that this pipe I got this pipe in (1995). 50 years ago, and this is the first time that I was smoking. So this video is quite special because it's the first year of me smoking pipes, but it's gonna be also a video response of many of you who have asked about the first impressions, or why you start pipe smoking, for that matter. So here are my reasons. I always had that itch. You know, that itch of, man, that's kind of cool. Well, not in the sense of admiration, but in the sense of wonder. And I don't remember anybody in my life early when I was easily impressed. Let me see if it's tuning correctly in its song. There we go. And by the way, we're hearing the soundtrack of a movie called The Red Violin. Awesome movie. And I don't remember anybody smoking when I was like young, a teenager or something like that. But nearby my school, my middle school, my high school, downtown in Bogota, there was this tobacco shop. It wasn't actually a tobacco shop, but they sold tobacco, but it was kind of like, you know, manly things, I guess, in a corner. In the 1926, I think, or 50, around 50. They were a very good Colombian coffee, traditional Colombian coffee on the corner, and in the we were there quite often, and in the opposite corner was that shop. And I always glanced at those pipes, and sometimes just stood there staring at them. And man, those are beautiful things. Now you have to understand one thing that is very important in the story. My father is a pastor, at least a retired pastor. Never drank, never smoked. You know the drill. And nobody in my family ever smoked. I think my sister now drinks. My mother, they are divorced now. Yeah, I think she drinks wine or something like that. But I never, ever, nor drink or smoke or try pot or did drugs or anything like that. Never. Not because of religious reasons, but I guess looking up on my father's example, I never fallen not by the curiosity nor the pressure. That's a common thing to do in middle school, high school, or college. As a matter of fact, in college, in freshman year, I had girlfriends and best friends who were really heavy cigarette smokers, and I hated it. Oh my god. I couldn't call myself a health Nazi, but for sure I was against it in a very strong position, for sure. But my father knew, because we walk a lot and talking downtown and everywhere, that I kind of had a fascination about pipes. And once, in a flea market, and on a flea market on Sundays that in Bogota is in downtown, I saw this on the floor of one guy who was selling this. I don't remember how much it cost either, but my father bought this for me. Naturally, not with the hope that I would start smoking, but because I had the fascination and I had it to give you the sense of how little did I knew about this. The stem, you know that there is this little curve here, right? The stem was upside down when I got it. My father brought it to me from Panama. He had it for many years. Not smoking, of course. So now that he's visiting, he brought me this. I got it. Fantastic. And I tried to put cinnamon, I think, on it. Tried to light it up, but not, of course, not puffing, because I was really against smoking. I moved, my father moved, I came to Korea, and that was it. I was in my freshman year in college when I did this. I still doing my pops. And look at that now. It is of course a basket pipe. It's just Italy down there. I cleaned it up pretty good. And I'm so happy to have it. There we go. 1 year of pipe smoking. Having a blast, guys. Really having a blast. And I have to thank you all, because you have been great teachers, great friends, great pipe smoking buddies. I love that, and thank you. I first starting, the first pipe that I smoked was here in Korea, a pipe that I should have here. It's a monster pipe. Give me one sec. There we go. Maybe you cannot see the grain. Let me just try to change it to macro. You're right. Here's a dragon carved on the pipe until the tail, which finishes in the mouthpiece. This is a monster, of course, and it's extremely heavy. And of course, you can hold this. You can even clinch to this. In the back, and if you notice, the size of the ball is not this deep. Look at my finger. That's it. My big thumb doesn't even fit. So probably I think this is not for tobacco, if you know what I mean. It took me months to realize that actually you can unscrew this. I first started smoking with Captain Cherry, and contrary of other pipe smoker first timers, I never had a tongue bite. Why? Because even before trying, I just look up on internet, look a lot of videos, and I knew, or at least I had a good idea, a good theory on how to pipe, how to light, and everything. How to pace a little bit. I had tongue bite, not really serious tongue bite, but just a little bit of, I think. So another shout out to the YouTube pipe community. Thank you. You avoid a first timer pipe smoker to ever have a serious tongue bite. Then I found eBay, and the rest of history. I got PAD and TAD, seriously diagnosed. Okay, it's a good smoker. I'm having some Epiphany from Cornmobile. It is pretty good. It's not really hot. Not really hot. I think it was previously smoked because there is some burning on the bowl, but nothing major. Okay. I think this being the longest video ever that I have ever shot. And it's very worth it because it's first year. As always, walk away.